So we caught up with the main man himself, Steve Bauer, after the press conference. We're here at the SpiderTech team launch. First time Canada has a pro continental cycling team. Steve, it's a very special day for you, eh?
Yes, very special. Really excited. There's a lot of work. We're where we need to be. Great roster of Canadian talent, and including Flavio, of course, and Lucas and Pat, but a great roster of Canadian guys that we put together. And Swain Tuft has just been a great addition. We solidified with him and our team leadership, and really a solid guy going forward as we approach the races in the next season. But yeah, to reach that status, we feel like okay, we're there, but now it's the beginning. We're on the platform, but let's climb the mountain. It's a long ways to Pro Tour, but that has to be the goal and the vision long term. Got to make it.
You know, I was speaking to Ray from SpiderTech before the press conference, and just talking about last year when you launched the team. It was so special, and he said that's just the beginning. You know, that was the kind of like the easy part, even though it was a very big event.
Right.
Now the hard work's going to start.
Yeah, in Ray's words, and I'm going to take it from his mouth, we're at the bottom of the mountain. You know, we're after the first 10 days of the Tour de France, heading into the Pyrenees, right? And certainly it's a big push, but the foundation is there. We have some good strategies. The C10 strategy, I think, is good. It's how we built this team with strong corporate alliances of Canadian companies. We need some more. We need 4 more to bridge the C10. That's the sustainability. If we can broaden this financial support across more companies, and in effect, the goal would be to make C10 bigger than any one logo on that jersey. The collaboration, the CEOs having the passion for our sport, that's our vision.
Well, it's here. It's all available. It's just a question of you tapping into it. Tell us more about this hockey, reference, because obviously with 5,000, guys out there, and how did that whole thing come about again?
Well, it's kind of interesting because my past, I was always saying, oh, if we just get a few more hockey players on bikes, we have an amazing team. And I've been saying it for years, right? But there's kind of, okay, that is easier said, right? But then now we have a reason. We have Team SpiderTech powered by C10. We have Ray Arbusman that said, we need hockey. Hockey is Canada. We need hockey. We need some attention like hockey does. We need to bring them in. And that's when it snapped. And having those two sort of ideas come together, I said, well, let's look at the talent pool. It's huge. It's 5,000 guys, young guys, bantam, midget, and junior, playing hockey. There's some gems in there without question. Like at the Tour de France team, we only need 9. We only need 9 guys out of 5,000, plus all the guys we already have. So it's real potential.
Well, it all fits in with your development teams that you've established in Quebec and in Ontario. Are there more plans you can share with us in that area?
Well, we've had some communication in the West Coast, but we need to identify the good leaders. It also costs some money. We need some sponsors to support a junior alliance program. But we've already got 2 going, one in Quebec and one in Ontario. And there's no reason why we shouldn't really push hard for those alliances to go across the country. So that way we have those support systems, or those that infrastructure in place where we could recruit talented hockey players or other athletic athletes to get in the junior program and develop for the future. And that's how we're going to sustain on the sporting side.
The team apparently is leaving tomorrow for Europe. Is that the plan?
Most of the guys. We got about I think 12, 13 riders heading over to France. A lot of bikes and a lot of boys, and we're going to fly out of Toronto tomorrow evening, and we're going to settle in southern France near Carcassonne, do some training, get ready for the first race in Trophy L'Aiguilla in Italy, and then we're on to Giro di Sardegna, followed by Les Boucles d'Ardèche in the Rhone Valley, and then up to Flanders, good old Belgium, for the 3 days of West Flanders, where Swain is really excited about that prologue. And from what I understand, Swain is pushing some pretty good numbers right now, so I think he's excited to get going. He's excited.
Yeah, he was saying when we interviewed him that he's feeling good. He's feeling really good. Looking forward to that race.
Yeah.
What are some of the goals you have for the season? Anything specific that you're sort of keying on? I mean, obviously you want to win races, but
well, specifically we want to do really well in Tour California. No question, it's our home continent. I don't expect the guys to do amazing things. Like the first couple of weeks we're in Europe. If somebody rips off some amazing performances, I mean, it's only a bonus. Like I said, the Tour West Flanders, of course, has a prologue in Swain. It'll be keyed, and we want to take a good, solid team into that race because you never know. You might have the jersey after the prologue. But E3 price would be a huge challenge. Like we're on the Flanders cobbles. It's a big race right before the big classics. That'll be exciting. Tour Turkey, very, very big HC race. It'll be exciting. We're on Eurosport Live every day there for Tour Turkey. Of course, back home, close to home, we have TD Bank International Classic in Philadelphia. It's a race we can win. We're going to shoot for that one. Our own Tour de Beauce, no question. We have to do well. It's our home race. And certainly going forward, the Pro Tour races of Quebec and Montreal, the big goal in the end of the season, and the Worlds. I mean, we have a guy and a few guys in our team that could be potential world champions, and we're aiming for Copenhagen in the fall for World Championships.
There's no question about it. You've already got an invitation from Serge Arsenault for the Pro Tours in Quebec. That's got to be a nice feather in your cap.
Well, we were there as an alliance with the Canadian Cycling Association, which really well. Some of the guys on that collaborative team are on this team now. It was a great first experience. Now we're going back with a more solid, stronger guys working together year in, year out. Certainly against the Pro Tour teams, we can't expect that we're going to bowl them over, but we can be competitive, especially in Quebec City. I see a very exciting race for Team SpiderTech powered by C10.
Steve, I was talking to somebody about the evolution of the sport, and obviously that's part of the whole the history that's been going on. And I was remarking that I remembered interviewing you at the Queen's Park Grand Prix years ago, and it was in downtown Toronto. You and Sean Kelly were there racing.
Yeah, and Sean Kelly.
I remember he clipped his pedal and went down, but certainly got up and kept going. But you've come a long way since then, and it's got to be rewarding to see you see the sport evolve as it has.
Yeah, we're definitely excited about the whole momentum, and as I said before, we're now stepped on the platform of real professional cycling as a Continental professional team, and we've got to climb the mountain. It's time to start ramping up because we have to grow it and make it stronger and bigger. We don't want to stabilize. We're just getting in the game, and it's almost like starting over. We went 3 years Continental. Now we're starting over as Continental professional, and then the long-term goal on the Pro Tour. We're done 10 days of the tour, and now we're into the mountains.
Very good, Steve. Well, we want to wish you all the best. Thanks for spending time with us, and we hope to see you out there on the podium again.
Thanks, Ben.